Lord of the Rings of Power. All right, now I'm gonna go back through and give thoughts here, because I have a lot. Sorry, first of all, this still looks like a weird smiley face with a dimple to me. It's never not gonna look like that. Cool choice to have the close-up of the forge here. That's neat. It's a title reveal. It's not meant to be a trailer. I kind of set myself up to too high expectations.
3 rings for the Elven Kings.
Okay, so this is a very typical Lord of the Rings speech we've all heard a million times before. And it sounds fine. It's delivered just okay. It's cool. But my concern is like, it's not my concern. My only critique is that when you're coming after Cate Blanchett, who had one of the most amazing opening narrations to a movie ever, it's just a little bit of a, oh, okay. Like, it's like Cate Blanchett's opening the Fellowship, iconic. This is just immediately like, oh yeah, that's good.
Doomed to die.
And the CG there looked a little weird to me. Like, I don't know. I've seen better simulations on some other stuff. If this turns out to be real, I guess I'm a goofball. I'm a goofball.
Where the shadows lie.
Yeah, okay. I'm liking the voice work a little bit more because as I'm listening to it, it sounds a bit more venomous. I just don't like the way her lines are written. But yeah, her narrative, it's sounding a bit more villainous to me, which maybe if this is the perspective we're going to be getting, you know, that might fit. Okay, this is probably my least favorite thing from it. Maybe unpopular opinion. That looks super goofy to me. This looks like a early mid-2000s PC splash screen for a game. Actually, okay, let's focus on the most important thing here. That's going to be the name, Rings of Power. I actually really like that name because it confirms and lines up with a lot of things. One, justifies the Lord of the Rings being the name because Sauron is the Lord of the Rings. I actually kind of am reassured more so than I am impressed by this actual title reveal. Videos, whatever, it's fine. It's a title reveal. I don't really care. It's got Steam, neat. But I'm most reassured that this is actually going to be a story I think there's a lot of meat to, and I think a lot of people are going to be already connected to because of how directly it ties in to Lord of the Rings. My dream scenario, my hope, is that we follow Sauron mostly. Either he's the antagonist who is very present in the narrative and we see quite a bit of because his story during this time is awesome, or he's just actually the main character, both of which would be cool ways to go. But either way, I hope we get a lot of Sauron's story here. It's gonna be fantastic if that's the case, because I really think Sauron, especially with this stage of his life and creation, is far more interesting and nuanced than people give him credit for. Let's see. The title is minimal or no CGI. They actually physically made it. Really? I'm a goofball. Why does it not look like that to me? This is how they made the Lord of the Rings title sequence. Earlier today, Prime Video shared the title treatment upcoming. Oh my god, they really made this. Why did it look fake to me? I guess because your mind is just not used to seeing stuff like up close. Wow. Wow. I was so fucking wrong. That's incredible. I still don't like the way it finally looks, but the process is badass. Looks weird. I don't like the way it looks, but that is so awesome. That is such a cool thing to do. Wow. Okay. I eat my goddamn words there. I think they just lit it in a way too soft a light. Genuinely would have looked better with the harsh shadows and lights to bring out the detail of the metal. That's actually a pretty good point because I basically see no detail of the metal here. I saw a tweet from Glev who says it's overexposed and oversaturated. Yeah, it's probably the lighting. Just the fact they did that though is really badass. I appreciate the thought, time, and effort that goes into crafting something like that and shooting it. It shows a dedication to trying to get the small things right, even if they don't pan out, that I definitely appreciate. The lighting on that final shot is so weird. Looks like someone copy pasted the letters onto a background. I completely agree, Potato. It does. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, those are just kind of my overall thoughts on this. Thank you everyone for showing on up and having a good little time with me. I am going to be going back to editing a book review that I hope to be releasing later this week. And thank you for showing up and sharing this little title reveal to me. Have a good one, y'all. Goodbye.